super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet, going deep. It's Torius with.
What it do? It's your girl Caroline Haze.
Alright, Caroline, why don't you tell us about what you do?
Well, I'm a artist, singer, songwriter, and business owner out of Miami, Florida.
Aren't you a model too?
Not really a model, no. I
thought you like taking pictures.
I mean, I take pictures, but I'm not a model. I don't have a modeling body.
Nah. So Caroline, you're out from Florida, right?
Yeah, born and raised in the county of Dade.
You're from down here, or like you
I was
moved up? Right?
Born in Miami in the 305. I was actually born in Jackson. I lived in Miami my whole life.
Jackson, the hospital?
Yes. That ghetto ass hospital.
I think I was born there too. Like, is it the one by Dayland or the one down like?
No.
By downtown.
By like downtown Miami.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was.
Yeah, I was born all over there.
Oh.
I was born in the ghetto.
No, me too.
And then I was raised in Miami, and I recently, as an adult, like moved out to Broward. So now I stay all the way in Broward area because I really like it over there. It's nice. So I moved.
So you moved like by yourself, or like where was like your family like moving out there?
No, I moved out there by myself. My family still lives in Miami. I moved out on my own. My man. You
still like go to see
that.
them and everything?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they live literally. I'll probably stop right by my mom's house on my way home from right now. So I take advantage of the fact that like I'm down here. Probably go see her.
So like living in Broward, is it easy for you to like network with like more artists?
That's actually a really good question. No, it's not actually. It's a lot harder.
Really?
Yes. I mean, it's easier to network with artists that are from Broward, but it's really hard to network with like artists from Miami because.
Well, I feel like there's more rappers out there than there are singers.
Yeah.
Unless you want rappers on your song.
No. It's a lot harder. A lot of the singers that I work with are a lot of people that are actually out of state. Like, they're not even from like Miami. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, Miami has artists, but like I feel like they're like super big, right? And everyone else they don't have like the mid-tier artists. Everyone else is like out everywhere.
Like everybody gets to a certain platform, I feel like, in Miami, and then you get a lot of exposure, and then you kind of just fall off. Like, yeah, that's how I feel like. I mean, like, I had my single that I released late in 2015, which is Mary Jane, and then I did a video for it, and I got a lot of buzz.
So that was like 2 years ago. So did you ever marry Jane?
I did. I married Jane. I'm wearing my wedding ring today. I married Jane. It's really funny. It's funny, but I did marry Jane. It was funny too because I went out to Cali and I performed that song. I went and performed in California, Mary Jane. I went on tour and shit. Oh, it's right here. Got you. I had gone out to California and I performed it, so it's really cool.
Can you talk because it's recording?
Stoner moment.
I didn't realize. I'm just gonna cut it out though.
No worries. But yeah, I had gone out to California though, and I went to the High Times Cannabis Cup.
Cannabis Cup?
Yeah, the Cannabis Cup. And I was able to perform over there and open up for the
like
loonies.
A competition for weed?
It is. It's a weed competition to have like the best like weed manufacturers and strains out there and stuff. It's like a whole culture thing over there.
Like how long? Like were you growing weed like as well? I don't want to like incriminate you or anything, but.
I plead the fifth.
Alright, should be good now. Yeah, so were you growing weed at a young age?
At one point I did do that with my ex. We were together and we kind of grew some weed together at home. And that was it. I mean, I tried everything.
You guys had like a botanical project?
I had a hydroponic system, which was like the roots were in water. And I had done that for a little bit. We did it for like 1 season. That was it. I yielded like 1.5 pounds. And that was it.
Did you like use, well, pretty sure you smoked it.
Yes, it was a personal stash. Stash.
Yeah. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say no more.
No. It was a personal stash. I smoked it all. It was just to like try and experiment and see what it was all about and what the plant was about. And I learned a lot. So I was glad I did it.
what was like the first time you ever smoked weed?
Oh my god, I smoked weed before coming right now, so I'm like getting a little sleep. I'm hungry too. That's what it is. When was the first time I smoked? I was 13.
Munchies?
I do. I love the munchies. I should have bought some food.
No, there's a bunch of places out here.
It is. I'm actually gonna definitely stop at somewhere before I go home. The first time I smoked weed, I was 13.
For real? Mm-hmm. That's young.
I was really, really young. I was 13, and I was like 13, 14. I was a freshman in high school, and I tried it for the first time. It was good.
Did you get high?
Yeah, of course. Like the first 15 minutes.
Not everyone gets high.
Yeah, I feel you. The first 15 minutes, though, I didn't get high. It took a while. And then when I finally kicked in, I couldn't stop laughing. I was I was goofing and I was laughing. And I could eat. Like, I really wanted to eat. Oh, like right now. God, I want to eat right now. I'm so hungry. Literally, I don't know if you can hear my stomach's like...
Yeah, they're going to hear it in the...
Oh, no! That's terrible. It's so funny. You can tell my eyes are red, too. They're, like, really, really red.
They're a little bit. Yeah.
They're really chinky. My eyes are normally, like...
They're, like, normally big?
Open, yeah. So they're really chinky right now.
So... Like, why don't you take edibles? That way you can, like, eat and be high at the same time.
Edibles put my ass to sleep sometimes.
For real?
Yeah, and I ate an edible. God damn it. I ate an edible before coming here, actually.
For real?
Yeah, so that's why I'm like that.
Oh, how different is it from, like, smoking weed than it is edibles?
Completely. Like, when you smoke it, it's in your eyes. When you consume it, it's more, like, behind your eyes, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, when you smoke weed, it's front face in the eyes. Like... And then when you consume it, it's like underneath it and it's like in your body. Like you feel it down here instead of up here. Like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
I saw like a picture. It was like a diagram. It said like the differences between like Sativa and Indica. Yeah. I heard that. I think it was Sativa that was like a head high and like Indica that was a body high. I think it's just the strain.
Yeah, there's a difference. Okay, so Sativa is more of a head high and Indica is more of a body high. And then the difference is like a Sativa is a fatter leaf as opposed to an Indica is a thinner leaf.
Fatter? Oh, okay.
Like it's fatter. Like the fan leaf itself, it's like really big. And then Indica, the leaves are really small. And then you have the hybrids where a mixture of both. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's different.
Is your hair green to like reflect the weed?
No, actually I just recently did it and it's actually turquoise and it just looked green. Like I don't know why.
It's different.
Huh?
It's different. Like most girls like don't have that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I was trying to be different because I had silver. And then everybody started doing the fucking silver hair. And, like, it was driving me insane. Because I was like, bro, I've been doing this. I even had, like, some issues. I had a girl message me one time. And she was like, oh.
Like silver, like blonde, the platinum silver?
Silver, platinum, blonde. Like, yeah. Damn, I have, like, my nose is, like, running.
You're, like, all sorts of blonde now.
Dude, I really am. Like, oh, my God. I'm telling you, it's the weed. It literally kicked in. Like, I was sitting here. I was like.
Is that like the strongest weed you've smoked?
No, I think the strongest has been like wax, like concentrate and stuff like that.
Like dabs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like out in Cali or like out here?
Here.
For real? My boy GFX brings dabs to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Lucky. I'm so jelly.
Nah,
I wish.
I can't take that shit. Like I don't know. Like I don't smoke, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, it makes it like.
I don't smoke like when I got stuff to do.
Okay, yeah, I feel you. Like, I smoke every day, all day, even when I have stuff to do.
Really?
That's probably why I'm like...
Not because I cannot function at all. So, like, the thing is, he brings me dabs, and I don't smoke for, like, 2-3 years?
Oh, no, and then you take a dab, and you're fucked up.
Yeah,
and you're just like...
And then I'm just, like, coughing.
Yeah, you feel like you're dying on the floor.
When I do that shit.
That's funny. You feel like you're dying.
Yeah, exactly.
I've ninja dabbed somebody before, so it's really funny.
That you made someone dab?
I've ninja dabbed.
What is that?
You don't know what ninja dabbing? It's a term.
No.
Okay, so when you're taking a dab, right, and out of nowhere, you're not looking, somebody comes with more dab and just dabs it in there and ninja dabs it.
Oh.
So you take a bigger hit.
Oh,
so you get fucked up and you're like cough up a lung and you start dying and coughing. It's really funny.
Not that yo, I don't want you to do that to me because I'd be dying.
Exactly.
Like, after one hit, I'm high.
I've seen people sweating and like coughing and dying. I've done that before where I'm sweating my ass off and dying.
Like if I smoke, I have to have water, like some type of like liquid next to me.
No. God damn it, bro. What the fuck? I'm like, can you just smack me or something? Wake my ass up right now? It's terrible. I'm like, I don't know why I'm like that right now. I don't know, maybe it's because the room is so quiet.
Is it?
It's so quiet.
They're playing Borayella. You know,
Cardi B. You know where I'm at. You know where I be. I'm in the club.
You know Kodak's song? He's making a remix to it. It's called Bodak Orange.
Bodak Orange. I heard it already. It was pretty lit. Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's pretty lit. You should go hear it. It's pretty dope.
But I mean, it was his song first though.
Not really. It was kind of his song. Then Cardi copied kind of his style and made her own original. And then Kodak got inspired by her and made his own twist.
I wouldn't think Kodak would fuck with her because I feel like he doesn't fuck with nobody.
He does. I've met Kodak. He's cool. Yeah. I met him at the studio before.
Oh, you were recording with him? Oh.
No, actually, I was recording. And he actually happened to be walking into the studio. And I was like, oh my God, this dude's actually hearing me right now. Like.
Oh.
So what cool.
Studio was? Well, like, where do you go to record?
This was at Po' Boy at the time, which it's now Strong Arm Studios. But it all depends on where I go. Like I go to different studios and stuff like that. I go to like A2F. Oh.
I feel like you're getting bored with this interview.
God, no, I'm not. I don't know what it is. I think I need to eat. I haven't eaten. I'm so tired. I've been up since 7 this morning.
Make you sleepy? Have you ever?
No, on the contrary. When I eat, it wakes my ass up.
Really?
Yes. Like
I go to sleep when I eat.
No, I can't. Like I have to. Like for me, I'm different. Like I burn a lot of energy, and I'm a really hyperactive person. Like right now, you see me, and I'm really mellow. Actually, this is mellow.
For real?
This is mellow.
Is it like? Do you take the weed to like?
Calm me down. Yes, yes, because I'm way too hyper of a person.
You have ADD?
I think so. I have dyslexia, and I'm sure I have ADD.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's why you're reading like that? I'm just kidding.
I was like, wait, what? Am I reading like what? It went right over. Get it. But it's funny though because like I haven't eaten today. I ate I was up since like 7 this morning. And then I was doing some projects at home and painting.
Why so up so early? Because
I was doing some projects and working and painting and stuff. And like, I haven't getting much sleep lately. Check this.
Get up and do like some running plays.
I'm gonna like do something. Hold on. Like literally, like I literally, you know what it is? I watched it.
Oh yeah.
Last Saturday, I haven't slept for an entire week.
You actually scared of that movie?
I am. It's not that I'm scared of the movie. I read the book when I was a kid.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I feel like the book is less scary.
No, the book is a little. The thing is that you don't realize it's a fucking mental game. So like the more you think about it, the more he's present. So like to me, I'm constantly thinking about it.
So you think he's like here, like under the table or something?
No, it's not like that. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you know, how your thoughts. Oh shit! I just dropped my phone. You know your thoughts, how you put them out there is what comes to you. So in a sense, it's like okay, I was sleeping like 2 nights ago. I was sleeping in my bedroom, and my TV has like a little red light like in the corner of it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sleeping, and I wake up, and all I see is this little red dot, and I'm like, oh god, like freaking the fuck out.
Did you go to sleep high?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't, and I'm like, I woke up like at 2-3 in the morning, and I seen this, and I was freaking out. I was like, and I couldn't go back to sleep.
For real?
Yeah. So then I'll be up back like at 7 in the morning.
Wait, did you lose power during the hurricane?
No, I didn't actually. Thank God. I hadn't watched it yet, so I would have been fine.
What?
Oh, you're saying if I would have lost power during the hurricane, I would have been freaking out?
Yeah, because it was like, because my crib was like super like fucking dark.
I didn't.
Like, my whole neighborhood was dark. Like it was like. Have you ever been driving in a dark neighborhood and
yeah.
you turn off your lights and it's like dark as fuck?
I've been around with Andrew, Wilma.
How old are you?
Damn, I just gave myself up.
I wasn't even born in Andrew.
I was born in Andrew. I was only 2. But I remember it.
I was -2.
You were -2? So you were born in 92.
Actually, I was -3.
So you were born in 93.
No. Okay, -4.
Then 94.
-5.
So you were born in 95.
Yeah.
Wow.
Am I young?
Because Andrew was in 92.
Was he? So you were born in 1990? What is that like?
Yeah, I was born in 1990.
I don't know if you want to say your age. A lot of artists don't like saying their age out loud.
I'm 27. I don't care.
When's your birthday?
It's actually April 22nd. So I'm literally 2 days before 420.
But 2 days, 2 years after Andrew.
And my dad's actually born on 420.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's Hitler's birthday.
Really? Oh, shit.
I didn't mean to bring you down.
Damn, son. Where'd you find that? That's funny, though.
No. Would you want it to have been, like, would you want it to have been born on 420?
Nah, because I like to have my own day. I don't want to share it with my dad. And share it with 420 with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. Like, my birthday wouldn't be important. Everybody would just consider me automatically a pothead because...
But isn't 420 every day for you?
Yeah.
420 every day.
See, that's why. I like 422 better. I'm born on Earth Day.
Oh yeah, isn't Earth Day like on the Friday though? So doesn't it change?
No.
Like
Earth Day changes. Like it just stays on the 22nd of April.
So do you feel like you're more connected to the Earth since it is Earth Day? Because you have a lot of flowers in your green.
Yeah, I'm like a little earthling. I'm like the pothead girl next door, like the sweet girl next door, but pothead version of it.
Would you consider yourself a hippie?
In a way, yeah, definitely.
Because I think I see it all coming together.
Definitely. I'm definitely like a little free spirit. I'm definitely like a little hippie kind of chick. But I'm definitely like a little bit edgier and soulful. So just, I don't know, a little bit of naughty nice and everything spice.
Were you ever like shy at any point in your life?
No, I've never been shy. I was really weird. Like I was always growing up, I was always that really like out there kind of girl, like just put herself out there. Jesus, you see, I was doing good.
Yeah, it was like, because we were talking about weed, now we're talking about like other stuff. So
no, not at all. But I always put myself out there. So like growing up, like I did music as a kid.
Like what kind of music? Like in classes?
I did like I sang. Like I would sing in 3rd grade. I was singing. 4th grade I was singing. Then I went into orchestra. And I played viola for a lot of years. And then I went into marching band.
Were you good at it?
Yeah. I was actually 2nd chair or 1st chair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was always really good. I loved it. I did, what's this thing called? The symphony?
Marching band? Oh.
No, I did the
symphonic band?
No, I did symphonic band, but it was something else. Shit. Damn it. This is the, Philharmonic. There you go.
Isn't that like
a symphony? It's a Philharmonic symphony. It's like this big.
I thought that was a stadium.
No, it's like this group that does like this big, and they do. They take like kids from around all the country, and they put them in this, and it's like a big orchestra group type deal with a band. So it's like it's really nice. I did that, and then I also did New World School of the Arts. So I did like performing arts for a long time.
I was just there yesterday.
Really? How funny is that?
Right. That's what I was thinking.
It's funny, but I loved performing arts. So like, I did a lot of like.
Like acting.
A lot of acting. I was a thespian. I did orchestra.
I heard at New World, it's like it wasn't it just like mostly like hard art classes. Like I don't know what I heard, but someone I knew from. I'm trying to remember who it was, but they told me like they didn't like it because it was like so like focused heavily on like the hard stuff of it and not really as creative as they want it to be.
It is. It's very how can I explain it? It's very fundamental. It's very by the books. Like they just want you to know how to perform and how to do your job. They're training you how to be a performing arts major. They're not really teaching you how to be creative, if that makes sense. They're teaching you how to be on stage. Yeah,
because I feel like more people wanted to go there because they're creative, but then they take out the creativeness out of them.
Right. That's not meant for you to go there and learn how to be creative. You're already creative by yourself.
Did you ever feel? Has there ever been a point where like you feel like your creativity was like taken away from you?
Yeah, that's actually why I walked away from that.
Yeah. Go on with your story.
Yeah, it's really funny. I walked away from performing arts and all that because they were just kind of putting you like in a box, and it was like I like the repetition. The how can I explain it? What's this word?
Practice.
Not practice, but the dedication, like the
discipline.
The discipline, thank you. Like just it taught you the discipline of music and what it is to dance and perform and rehearse every day and like do a job. You know what I mean? But it was taking away from who you are as a person, and I wanted to be myself and create and be me.
Yeah. And
so I kind of pulled myself away from all of that, and I decided I'm gonna do my own music, and like that's where it started. So it was weird. Like.
Is there something that you do practice every single day other than like weed? You sing?
Writing. I would say writing is one of them that's really, really important.
Like creative writing or like lyrics?
No, lyrics, just anything melodic. Like right now, earlier, I had an idea for melody and I recorded it really quickly. I mean, as long as you're writing every day a little bit something, it's better than nothing, and it's getting somewhere. And you never know when that creative idea could be used for something in the future. So it's always good to like write everything down and write and practice every day. Practice makes perfect. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like I might not be as dedicated as I want to right now because I have other stuff going on. Like I have my own business that I'm trying to open up, and I do events and I do art as well. Like I paint and I do custom work. So it's a lot that I'm doing. Not only am I working on my album, I'm working on my business, I'm working on myself, I'm working on my personal life.
So when you were at New World, were you like, was it only music you were doing, or was it art, music, and everything?
No, it was just that. At the time I was only 18, so I was just focused on like trying to get to Broadway. I want to go to Broadway. Like that was the dream, was Broadway. I want to be on stage. And
did you ever do anything on like any improv classes, or like what is it, the Actors Playhouse that's down here?
I've got invited to a few of them. I've done a few improv classes, but like in the school itself, but not like here in local Florida yet. No. Yeah, I want to though. It'd be really cool. I like acting and doing stuff like that. Eventually, I want to get more into acting, like getting roles and stuff like that. Like I would love to do, like shows. Like,
would you ever be on like? Did you ever try doing one of those like Nickelodeon or Disney Channel like child star things that they have?
No, I never did. I never really did.
I always wanted to do one.
Everybody said I should, but I didn't want to.
Why not?
I don't know. I just didn't want to do it. I never liked that kind of... I grew up watching stuff like Ren and Stimpy and...
Oh, like cartoons?
Rocko's Modern Life and like cartoons that were really like hard, like South Park, you know? Yeah. So like I wasn't very girly like that. I didn't like Nickelodeon or Nickelodeon shows. If I did, maybe it was like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And it's because she was a witch.
Not for you.
It was never because like I don't know, I was never girly like that.
So did you ever like want to do like get into animation?
No.
You never want to make any cartoons?
No. I have ideas for stuff, but I never want to make my own cartoons.
That's why I want to do like cartoons and just like have like, because I always wanted to be a voice actor and like be like,
oh cool, like voiceovers.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
Because I like doing that because I mix and master my own music. So like sometimes I put skits and I like really enjoy like doing little skits in my music.
Okay,
like,
cool.
Like how in the Chicken Tender Sub one.
I was watching that.
Yeah.
You did that yourself?
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, the whole video was me and like the sounds and everything. Like I was talking.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's badass. I might need your help with some stuff.
Man, you know where to get me. So like, yeah, I want to do like those voiceovers because it's really fun. Like to put like to animate it and then like talk over and like use different voices and stuff. Have you ever seen the show Regular Show?
A what?
Regular Show.
What do you mean?
It's a show called Regular Show.
No.
Well, like the creator, he like does the voices for everybody. So like I always want to do that. Like I have a show and I'm the voice for everyone. Like an old grandma, I'm like hello, or like
That reminds me of this dude. Not Eddie Murphy. Well, Eddie Murphy did it too, but no, the other guy. They did all the voices for. I think it was Eddie Murphy. They did all the voices for the.
Oh, for the PJs.
For the movie, that he did.
Norbit.
Yeah. And stuff like that. He did all the voices for it and all that. That was cool.
But yeah, so with like what else? Tell me more about like your growing up here and everything. And what kind of like kid were you? Like were you always getting good grades or?
I was at one point. I was always like that kid that got good grades, and then I just kind of like got over school. I was like, I'm fucking done with this shit. Like I don't want to do this.
Were you
like,
skipping a lot?
No, I wasn't skipping, but I was really like involved in band. Like I was really like into music. Like I already knew at that age, like I just wanted to do music.
Were you like a band geek?
I wasn't a band geek because I wasn't the best artist in band. I struggle. Like I would mess up some notes and like I wasn't perfect, but I really tried really, really hard. Like so I people would make fun of me and stuff, but not realizing like how hard I was actually trying, to try to be perfect,
Yeah.
It doesn't come easy to everybody, No,
of course.
But I wanted to do it.
Some people want to they have to spend a lot more time practicing than others.
Yeah, I was one of those. I had to spend a lot more time practicing because it wasn't coming easy to me. Now when it came to music, on the other hand, I was shitting on everybody. I can sight read and do whatever the hell and teach the whole chorus class without a problem.
Yeah.
But that was my forte, was singing, not playing other instruments. Like I always had a hard time reading music.
So who was like influencing you at that time? Or who were like some of your biggest influences?
Some of my biggest influences have always been like people like Billie Holiday, Etta James,
like
Nat King Cole. Yeah, I always listen to old music.
Is that jazz or is it like swing?
That's like old soulful jazz music, kind of in a way. So it's
like
just
R&B, right?
It's like an R&B soulful music, but I listen to stuff like that. Like,
did you always have that like playing around in your house till you like got interested in it?
Yeah. Well, no, my parents wouldn't play it. My dad would play a lot of like Nat King Cole and stuff like that, but he wouldn't play like the stuff that I listened to. I just got into it myself because I liked it. I always felt like an old soul. Like I always felt like I was always too old for my own age.
Do you feel like you don't belong in this generation?
Yeah, completely. Completely. I feel like I do not.
What, like, where do you feel like you best fit?
It's weird because like I wouldn't have made it in the 30s.
Really? Why?
Because of the way I am as a person. I'm very outspoken, so I'm probably would have like ended up getting killed.
Wasn't that like when like the whole feminist movement was like coming up?
Yeah.
Like,
and like it's weird, but I feel like I'm in the right time, like in the right era, because I'm gonna make an impact in my era. But I have a lot of influences from older eras, so I don't feel like I belong in any other era. I just feel like I have a lot of influences from other eras.
Like you learn from them, so you're gonna like apply it here, kind of
in a way, yeah. Like a traveling soul.
Actually, do you plan to travel a lot, like around like maybe the world?
I do. I have a lot of big dreams to travel, like big dreams.
Like on tour, or just like to see the world, like vacations.
No, like I would love to tour and travel around the world, of course. But like I really just want to go visit like Egypt. I want to visit Greece, Thailand.
Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Miami. My parents are Dominican.
Both of them are Dominican?
Yeah, both of them are Dominican, but my background is Spaniard from my mother's side.
Like Spain?
Like from Spain, yeah. And then on my dad's side is the Arab.
I don't understand.
Like Arab? Like
no.
Release a bomb. Ahmed.
I feel like you can say that because you're Arab.
I can because I'm Arab. I'm part of it. Even then, I'm still like watered down.
No, but like, so they're from those countries, but they lived in the DR?
Well, no, like my great-grandparents were from there. Like my grandmother's mother was from like Spain, and my dad's like dad was from like Arab, like from Egypt, like the
Middle East.
Yeah, he was like from Egypt.
You look a little
like
Egyptian.
That. Everybody says that. I was trying to figure out
where you're from because you're like mixed with like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like. Everybody says that. I'm like you can tell in the eyes I'm a little Egyptian, and then they're like, well, where do you get this brown skin color and the curly hair from? I'm like, and are you black? I'm like, no, I'm not black.
A lot of people thought you were black?
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm black. A lot.
Do you guys think she's black? Because look at me and then look at her.
No, I look super light compared to you, but
yeah.
I mean, there's black girls out there that are lighter than me.
Are they really? Mm-hmm. Like that. What's her name? She's.
Who?
I forgot her name, but she's not black. But she's this white girl that pretends to be. She's like.
Oh my God! Yes, I know your baddie, whatever her name is.
No, not her. The other one, she's like.
Not Catch Me Outside.
Not Catch Me Outside.
I'm talking about the other girl that's from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, the one that actually says that she's black.
Yeah, I'm black. And like she sounds so terrible. Like I'm black.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
It's funny though. But I mean, yeah, my family though is like from all over the world, so I'm like a little bit of a mutt. But I mainly identify myself as Dominican.
So you eat Dominican food? Like
yes.
And like
yes.
Plátano?
Yes. Yes.
Is that your favorite?
I'm dying for that right now. I want some queso frito con salami. Oh my God. Plátano con salami. Plátano con salami. Con la cebollita.
What's your favorite Dominican restaurant?
It's this little hole in the wall. It's called like Cunuquito.
Where is that at?
It's actually in Miami. It's somewhere on like
South Miami or North Miami?
No, it's like South Miami. It's like on 114th and like 22nd. It's like it's in the hood. It's so good. It's so good. It's like literally a hole in the wall. Like it's so good.
What's your favorite thing to get there?
Mofongo con queso frito y salami. Yeah, that's my favorite.
So do you feel like Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Because I had another question I was gonna ask, but I want to talk about that more. But I don't know. So, do you feel like you can go in the hood and like be good with everyone?
Yeah, for sure. I'm always that hood chick that gets along with everybody. Like, I'm that type of chick you can take me like, everywhere.
Sure.
Yeah, you could take me to a strip club. You could take me to your mom's house. You could take me to church. You could take me to
the art gallery.
An art gallery. I mean, you could take me to a conference seminar, and I'll still be talking to lawyers and doctors and can have an eloquent conversation with them, and yet still be with my niggas and be like, yo, dog, what it do, nigga? Damn, like shit. Like, I'm like that.
Has anyone ever told you not to say that?
No.
Never?
No. Everybody loves when I say shit like that. They laugh. Like, I put so much passion in the word. It's so funny. They laugh.
Well, I mean, if you're Egyptian, I feel like, because that's in Africa, isn't it?
Yeah. We're all from Africa, bro. I don't know why everybody overanalyzes that shit. We're all Africans. We're all the same. We're all humans. Like, that's it. Stop trying to find where everybody's from and pinpoint. We're all human.
People just want to be better than other people. They just don't like to be the same.
We're from Earth. We're all the same. I bleed and die just the same way you do. If I cut you, you're going to bleed the same way if I cut myself.
Do you feel like the world's going to end tomorrow?
No. Definitely not.
How you know?
Because I just know. It's just not.
Did you believe in 2012?
No.
Did you believe it?
In Y2K? No.
Oh yeah, you were alive.
I was old enough already to know what Y2K was.
I feel like most of my viewers weren't alive at that time.
Really? Yeah. Oh gosh.
Because I do underground rap, so like a lot of kids, like little kids, like listen to that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh my god, I feel so old. I'm not even that old. I don't even look my age.
So like, do you have like a lot of memories in the 90s, or is it like a little like that was like when you were really little, so you don't really remember too much?
What do you mean?
Like, what is like some like 90s memories that you remember from like the culture? Like, were you into like that that time?
Oh yeah, like I used to listen to like Beastie Boys and shit like that all the time, and but I was different. I was more of like a kid, so like I was innocent. Like I played ball and like I rode basketball.
So you're more like a tomboy.
I rode basketball. Oh my god, I rode bikes. I'm sorry.
I
rode basketballs.
Well, I mean, you can. You said rode or rolled?
I rode a basketball. You can't ride a basketball.
No, she said she rolled it. I'm saying.
Oh.
Because you could roll the basketball.
Yeah.
So
no. I used to play basketball though, and like soccer and baseball. And
were you good at them?
Yeah, I was actually like the only girl on a guy's baseball team growing up.
Oh wow.
So I liked sports a lot, and like I was like a tomboy. I hung out with all the boys and did boy stuff.
Are you still doing boy stuff?
Yeah, I am. Like I still ride. Like I have a skateboard in the trunk of my car right now.
Oh really?
Mhm. I love cars. Like I work on cars.
What's your favorite car? Oh, you work on them for real?
I work on cars. Yeah.
Like you know how to like fix a car?
Yes.
You gotta fix my car.
No, I charge a lot of money.
I'm so bad at cars. Like, cause I focus on the music, so I'm like, I want to be into cars.
I love cars, but it's like a passion of mine. I've always had since I was a kid. My dad like grew me up around cars, so like I love an engine and anything that's in it. Like anything that you could put an engine in, I love it.
You like generators?
Yeah, because you can put those on bikes. You can make something happen with a generator.
Oh, that's true. Do you like
I prefer a 2-stroke though.
What is that?
It's a type of engine. 2-stroke, 2 pistons.
Oh.
That's all. I just did that.
Yeah, he said that. It was a fun interview.
I'm glad. I have like my dream car right now. I wanted it since I was 14.
Oh,
I have the 370Z.
370. Oh, they should 250.
No, I have the 370.
I like the 250 better.
I don't like the body style.
Why? Because it's like
it's too round.
Too round.
I don't like it. It'd be good.
You're falling asleep thinking about it.
I've been good. No, I've been good about it. I've been good. It's because I'm getting hungry. Look, what time is it? It's 5:32. I've passed my dinner time.
Your dinner time?
Yeah, I'm usually eating dinner around this time.
Are you a really like organized person? Like you schedule everything? Not at all.
I try to, but I'm not. I try to be like I like to be organized. I like to like have a calendar. I like to put everything on my calendar.
If you could have like all the time, or like like a perfect day, like how would you schedule it?
My perfect day?
Yeah, like.
Oh God! Don't even tell me that.
Like what time would you wake up? Like,
fuck! If it was my perfect day and I could do whatever I wanted, I would wake up at like 11:10, have breakfast made for me in bed already, go to the beach, get some sun, do some yoga on the beach, work out for a little bit.
Isn't yoga working out?
Nah, it's like stretching more. It's more like stretching to me.
You go hard in the gym?
I used to. I still do. I'm getting back into it again. But
are you trying to be a bodybuilder?
No, but I am trying to gain some weight. I am trying to put some muscle on my body and some mass.
And a little 6-pack?
Yeah, definitely trying to get like a 6-pack and look sexy and be all like. But what was I going with that?
You're telling yoga, working out.
Yeah, my perfect day. Yeah, wake up thing. Probably go to like a restaurant for lunch. Like I don't know why.
A Dominican restaurant?
No, I would like to go to a fancy restaurant for lunch.
For real?
Yeah.
What's the fanciest restaurant you've been to?
I don't know. I've been to Alberton, whatever that place is called.
On the beach?
Tim Burton, that restaurant.
Tim Burton is a movie director.
Yeah, no, then it's Alberton or some shit like that. It's like this.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons. There you go. I forget. I'm really bad with names.
That's not a fancy restaurant. That's a coffee shop.
No, that's not it. What's the damn restaurant? I forget. It's at the beach. It's like it's really, really fancy. Everything comes designed and decorated.
Is that the place that like the steaks are like $80?
It's literally like $400, $500 for the night.
For real?
Yes. I've been there. It was really nice.
Did like someone took you out there, or like you were down there to like explore?
No, I was just out there with my hubby, just eating, enjoying and stuff. Like I have really expensive taste when it comes to food.
Really?
Yeah, I can say that I have expensive taste when it comes to food, and I like going out to restaurants and being all like fancy and all.
Like dressing up.
Yeah, I like to dress up. It's weird.
What do you like to wear when you dress up?
Something like this, like
really
sexy, girly, but like still a boy. Like I still wear my Converse.
Because I was thinking, like, I'm trying to figure out what you think sexy is. Because I feel like you put it on like guy, like a t-shirt.
Like I'm wearing a guy's shirt, but I'm wearing it really sexy. Like.
Oh, that's a guy's shirt.
No, it's a girl shirt. It's, like, it's a style of a guy's shirt though, but like.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I feel like I look sexy and cute. I don't have to really show everything to be sexy.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is sexy, and I still have my Converse on and.
You're comfy.
I'm good, yeah.
You have the choker on.
I do. I have my choker. Bro, funny thing, I've been wearing chokers since I was literally like in middle school or high school.
Were you like an emo kid?
I was somewhat like those emo kids. Really? That's why I have gauges, and I used to wear the big rocker bell bottoms and the little black bracelets. Yep. I used to be all like this all the time.
What bands did you like?
Oh God, I would listen to like, let's see, Slipknot, Korn.
Do you like I Set My Friends on Fire?
POD, ICP, and that's Insane Clown Posse.
No.
Metallica, System of a Down.
Do you wear the shirts?
No, I didn't wear the shirts.
No, I mean now. Because you're not in fashion, like to wear like all the old.
I wear like Metallica shirts and stuff like that, and like I wear like, but these are stuff that I've had, and I've just vamped up and turned it into like a modern thing now.
So do you feel like now you're like, where you when you saw that Styles came back, you're like, yes.
Yes, I was like, yes, this is so me right now.
Like when people ask you like, do you even listen to them?
I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah, I do actually. Like, so it's really funny, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I used to be like into like rock. That's how I started.
Oh, really?
I didn't even listen to rap. I actually hated it. But then I changed.
I used to listen to rock all the time. That's all I listened to. I was a real big rock head. And then, like, I would listen to rap from here and here and there. And then...
Do people think you were... Well, I mean, I guess that was popular, so they didn't think
people thought I was wishy-washy. They were like, pick one. Either you're going to be a rocker or a rapper.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
how I was.
I'm going to be both. I don't give a fuck.
What I used to do is, like... Because my friends would make fun of me for listening to rock. So I would, like, switch, like, all the rock songs I like to, like, Lil Wayne or, like, Drake. You know, I would write that in there on my iPod. And they would see that and they'd be like, oh, let me listen to your iPod. And then we'd be like, what the hell is this? You'd be like a Metallica song playing.
I like Linkin Park a lot because Linkin Park had a mixture of rock and rap at the same time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I like that.
Were you sad when...
Yeah, when Chester died? Oh, my God, yeah. I cried. I was obsessed with Chester.
Really?
Yes, I'd address him with his first name. Like if I knew him. I never met him.
Oh, no.
I saw him perform a few times live, but I never met him. But he was a big influence on me musically.
Yeah, me too. I feel like Linkin Park is the only band, like only artist that I know of, like, I didn't even listen to them that much, but I know all their lyrics.
Yeah, I know
for
all
some
their lyrics.
reason. Like, I just know them.
Yeah, I know all their lyrics too, so I know what you mean.
I be at work and they play, like, I put on the station, it's like the old, like, 2000s music. And that song always comes on. Well, it's always like, anytime their songs come on, I just sing it. I'm like, how the fuck do I know these
How do I know all these songs?
Yeah, like, it just comes to me.
That's funny.
But yeah, so tell me about, like, the first time that you ever, like, recorded a song, or like you sang and you recorded it and you're like, you know what, I want to make this my career?
It was a friend of mine that had invited me to go to the studio with her. She had always like really liked my singing, and I went and I like laid something down for her, and it sounded so good that I was like, yo, I really need to like get back into this.
Were you still singing the same way that you sing now?
No, not at all. It was very like just not all well put together, like the way I am, more refined. Like it took a lot of time to put myself together and like figure out my sound. And it took a lot of trial and error and like mistakes and trying and figuring it out, and that's how I got to here. Like, I mean, but I
like making those little mistakes. Yeah,
I did something for them, and like at the time I was like looking at a lot of artists on the radio and stuff like that, and I'm like, bro, what do these people have on me? Nothing. Like, I can sing just like them. I look just like them.
They all had auto-tune.
Yeah, I'm like, I sound better than half these people on the radio. Like, I'm going to go ahead and do my own thing. Like, I'm going to be an artist. And at the time when I started, like, you know, like, Instagram had just started. Like, all this stuff had just started. So, like, it was, like, a big platform. And it's weird to, like, see people that I started with at the same time. And now they... Damn it, I was trying not to.
Yeah, I see like struggling.
Now that they started with me at the same time, and to see them now at a different place, like it's
like higher or lower?
Higher place. I mean, like they've made it. They're musically established. Like people know who they are.
Who's some people that you came up with?
I don't want to put their names out there. I really don't. But like it's just artists that I
watch them grind. You watched them grind?
Yeah, I did. I watched them grind. I watched them hustle. Some were more fortunate than others. Some were more lucky than others. But like it's funny. I've seen like everybody's number kind of be called, like one here, one there, one here, and I'm just like, I can't wait. I know mine's coming really soon.
Does it ever like discourage you, like damn?
No, not at all. It's encouragement, actually. On the contrary, like that's like I just said, like I know my number is gonna be called soon.
Yeah.
If I've been around these people and I'm doing the same thing as them, why shouldn't I be the next one to be called? Like it's just a matter of when my time is the right time, and I have faith that my time will come at the right time. So like I'm not worried about it. I just have to grind and work hard and put my music out there.
Most of the time when that happens, like people get jealous.
Yeah, a lot of people get jealous. They get discouraged. I mean, but like I've never been that type of person to be like that. So like I've always been very humble, and like the more the merrier. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to make money. I want everybody to be on the same platform and be like, damn, bro, I remember when we were at that studio that was in a hole in a wall.
Well, has there ever been a situation where you saw someone that you did come up with and you're like, hey, but they like brush you off or anything like that? Or they like try to like they forgot who you were?
No, luckily I've not yet experienced something like that.
Or like anyone that you're like, damn, they go in Hollywood now?
No, luckily I haven't. I've personally not experienced people like that. Like, I mean, they still say hi to me, and like, you know, they'll still acknowledge me in public and say hi, take a picture and socialize. Like, I'm not expecting anything though from these people, and I think that's the big difference. Like, I'm not expecting these people to even acknowledge me or say hi to me. If you do, great. If you don't, okay, I don't care. I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah.
So like, to me, it's like, I guess my character and my attitude has a lot to do with it, and my demeanor on how I carry myself. So like, if you're in the same room as me and I know you and you don't come over and say hi, I'm not gonna come over and say hi either. I'm gonna leave it be, you know. Now if you acknowledge me and you say hi, I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna acknowledge you and say hi and keep it pushing and hey, how you doing and everything, and keep it cordial. So luckily everybody that I've known has always been the same way, luckily.
So when it comes to like the music and everything, do you reach out to your friends and like tell them to like be a part of what you're doing?
For the most part, I do. I try to reach out to a lot of people because I have a platform and I try to take advantage of that. But like my personal close friends, I don't expect them to be at everything with me. They're already supportive as it is, and they've always helped me out with everything. So it's not their dream, it's my dream. You get what I'm saying? It's my goal. Like, I don't need friends or people around with me. Like, I don't need an entourage or people to be with me everywhere. If this is what I want to do, I'm going to do it. I don't need other people's validations or people around me to support me. Like, I am my own support, you know?
I was saying, like, are you, like, sharing the wealth with that?
Of course. I mean, like, in the sense, like, if I get invited to, like, this really nice club or party or something, of course I'm going to invite my closest friends. Hey, you guys want to come? But, like, luckily, none of my friends are ever, like, that type of people that they are really interested in that stuff. They're really not. So, yeah.
They're all...
Sorry. They're really not, like, interested in that kind of stuff. So, like...
They have, like, their own lives.
Yeah, they have their... I mean, a lot of my friends have kids and stuff like that. I'm, like, the aunt to everybody's kids.
You have kids now, too?
No, I don't have kids. I don't have kids. I'm like, no, I don't have kids. But, like, it's just... That's... I don't know. It's just weird, but, like... I don't know. I'm weird like that. I'm weird. But I do, I mean, for the most part, I do, like, share the wealth with my friends and try to, you know, hang out with them and stuff like that. But again, everybody has their own lives and
no, of course.
What they're doing and, you know.
So I talk to a lot of, like, female artists in the industry. So they all tell me how, like, hard it is being female in the industry. Oh, God. So
don't even get me started on that, please. It's really hard.
Tell me about it.
It's extremely hard. I mean, don't ever think that when you see a female that's made it in the industry that, oh, she's got it easy or anything like that, because you don't. And people don't see the shit that happens behind the doors, you know? People don't see the countless amount of, like, people that don't really respect you, and, like, they only just see a body or a face, and people that, like... they'll want to work with you and stuff like that and then have completely different intentions, and you need to know how to decipher people's real intentions and what they are or not. So, like, it's not easy being a female in the industry at all. Like, a lot of people, they just want to sleep with you. They just want to... Like, I heard a guy say this, and it was perfectly true. It was like, if I know that you're an artist... Yeah, it said it to me, but, like, in general, as an analogy. Oh, okay. They were like, if I know that you are an artist and I am a producer... and I think you're hot and I want to hang out with you, what am I going to say to you to be able to spend time with you? I got beats for you. I have stuff for you. Let's hang out. That's initially going to get you in the same room with me. And then after that, it goes to whatever their original intentions are. You know what I mean? Whether they want to hit on you, sleep with you, or, you know... it's just not respecting you. You're taking you serious for your, like, talent. You know what I mean? Yeah. I do have a lot of artists out there that, like, do respect me and they do want to work and stuff like that. And then there's artists out there that they really don't. And they just tell you, yeah, I want to work with you, and, like, it's not true. They could care less to do music with you.
I feel like, well, for a lot of girls, they don't sing like you. So I feel like they give them opportunities because of that reason. But I feel like you actually, like, have the talent. So I feel... well, I don't know, like, I'm just, like, like, assuming. I was trying to think of the word. Not, like, you have really, like, you have the real talent.
I have talent, of course, but, like, talent's not going to get you anywhere if you don't know how to put yourself out there correctly and how to stay consistent. Like, that's one thing that I've learned from trial and error is consistency is key. And, like, I myself have not been the most consistent artist.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, how consistent do you stay?
Like, at the moment, I'm a lot more consistent than I used to be, but I'm getting there again. Like, I used to be super consistent where, like, every day it was, like, eat, sleep, breathe music. Like, I'd wake up and all I'm thinking about is finishing this record and getting off my day job to go to the studio and record. And, you know, like, every day I'm literally only getting 2-3 hours of sleep, and I thought that was the formula to success, and that's how I'm gonna make it, and it's not. Like, I was just burning myself out.
Where'd you learn that from? Like, where'd you get that
Experience. I learned that from just trying it and realizing it. I was burning myself out, and I learned that you need to work smarter, not harder. So I could literally go to the studio maybe twice a week, and if I spend my time correctly writing at home, doing stuff, and going to the studio and knocking out all my songs, I just accomplished all the same shit that I was doing the whole week, only sleeping 3 hours a day. Oh, no. So
wait, how often? Like, how long would you stay in the studio?
I mean, hours. Like, I'd be there from like 6 to like 3 in the morning. Go sleep in my car before my day job at like 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was really it was hard.
Have you ever thought of like learning how to do it yourself, like so that you don't would like cut that out?
That's exactly where I'm at right now. That's what I learned. I learned and started seeing what the industry is and like how it is and how the people really are, and it's just a formula. That's all it is. It's really easy to be an artist. It's a formula, but you need to know that formula, and you need to know your sound and how to manipulate it and ride with it. But
what about like nowadays when people say it's not about the sound?
It is about the sound. It's completely about the sound, because if you don't have a unique sound or you don't have something that stands out to people, what is it about you that remains in their brain?
Because what about designer? He top of Future? Well,
Designer doesn't really sound like Future though. I mean, not anymore.
Well, not anymore, but like he became famous. Like,
But even Future didn't even sound like Future.
That's true.
Think about it. Future back in the day had a Future sound. Nothing like what Future sounds now. Future revamped himself and made a name and a sound for himself. That's all. It's a formula.
So, before when you're like, have you like you took a little break from music, right?
A little break, yeah. I took a little soul searching and figuring myself out, and I was doing a lot more like hip hop or like rap style music, and I wasn't really 100% happy with myself and what I was doing. I felt a little lost in the industry. I felt like I wasn't doing what I really wanted to do, so I kind of just pulled myself back from the what am I supposed to be doing and what I want to do more.
Yeah.
So I started soul searching and figuring myself out, and just kind of removing the voices of people telling me what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing, and just listening to my own gut and what I should be doing. So like now I've just kind of revamped my style a little bit more.
What about like the fans? Like what are the fans saying that you should do?
Luckily, I've been really blessed with the fans that I have. They're really supportive of whatever I put out. Like, they're just with me for my talent, my art, who I am as a person, what I have to put out there. Like, they just are supportive. Like, I've lost a couple followers, of course, but, like, I haven't lost that many where I'm like, oh, my God, like, what's going on? But
is it because they don't like rap?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe I'm just not as sexy as I used to be, or I'm not as hard in the paint as I used to be. I don't know. But, I mean, better for me. I want loyal fans and people that are going to stick around and that are really going to listen to my music, and not people that are just jumping on the bandwagon just because, oh, it's a pretty face.
What about your YouTube channel?
Oh,
wait, no. I was going to ask you. So, about, like, you know, like, after the break, did you find a way? So, what's the way that you're going to, like, change, like, revamp yourself and your style?
Well, a lot of it has to do with like my image and like my sound. I changed my sound from more hip hop to more me, like just easygoing, like effortless, like just singing, kind of talking voice.
Do you put like your tomboyish aspect into your music?
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Like how?
Just experiences and things that I've done and places I've been, and like riding skateboard to like, you know, talking about my insecurities as a woman, like not having the biggest butt or the, you know, Coke bottle-ish shaped body, but still feeling confident and sexy about myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you do that? Like as a woman, like see all these like pictures and images, like, you know, all over the place, Instagram, and feel like, you know, still comfortable in your own skin.
I remind myself that I am beautiful the way I was made, and I don't need all this extra added crap to make myself be beautiful.
Do you also like open your DMs and be like seeing a bunch of niggas like, hey?
I actually don't answer them. It's really funny. If they're like being creeps and I'm like, hey, damn, you're hot and gorgeous, I just decline.
No, I mean like you open it and say like, oh, I got all these niggas like trying to get on your song popping.
No, I don't think that at all. I think I'd be like, to me, my idea of popping is when people are supporting me without even me having to ask for it. Like, I wake up and like I see people replaying my song. Like, I see people replaying my music on social media and me not even having to ask for it. Or people like
just find you and
like, yeah, they just like, yo, this is a dope ass song, dope shit, you got talent, girl, like I like this, and like send me messages and stuff like that. Like, that to me is awesome. Like, I love that kind of stuff. I hate getting hit on and stuff like that. Like, I literally I publicly put out there that I'm in a relationship with somebody. So like, if you're still hitting on me and I am publicly putting out there I'm in a relationship, it's like the biggest turn off. Huh?
I don't think I saw anyone on your Instagram.
Yeah, it is. It's like literally like the second or third picture I posted my hubby on it, and like, it's really funny. I'm like, people still hit on me. I'm like, I'm not interested, thanks, I appreciate it, but I'm humbled, but not interested. And then if they keep going on, I'm like, bro, fuck off. Like, I get really upset. But for the most part though, like my image and like how I revamped myself, I was really like, I was worried about being somebody who I wasn't. Like, I was like always like, oh, I have to look cool, so I had silver hair and like, it was straight all the time.
Were you also like trying to like being like the most designer brands and stuff like that? Like,
yeah, I would rock like a lot. I was trying to be like into designer clothing and stuff like that, but like I mean, like, I'm the type of person where I'll rock a designer top with like a fucking Target or Walmart pair of jeans. Like, as long as it looks cool. I mean, I'm fashionable. I don't care. Like, but I do have like I said, I have expensive taste, so I do like expensive things. But who doesn't, right?
No, of course.
But no, but for the most part, I'm not like that though. Like, I don't need like designer brand name and stuff. Like, I consider myself to be like that kind of sweet girl next door, but with a twist. You know, like that smokes pot and looks a little edgy. So that's just kind of, and like works on cars and stuff like that. And you always look at her like, damn, bro, she's kind of hot. Like, that's how I feel like about myself.
I feel like you're like Megan Fox.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the Dominican version of Megan Fox.
Dominican Megan Fox.
I love that.
You should make that like a song, like on like a.
I should do like a song or like a shirt, Dominican version of Megan Fox.
Like you could be like your alter ego, like your persona, like Hazy Fox or something.
This is like my alter ego. My alter ego is like my tattoo.
Who is that?
It's a pinup girl.
Is that the one that they put on the planes?
Kinda, yeah, like back in the day. Yeah, that's like my alter ego. It's like that little pinup girl. So that's like me. I like that kind of stuff.
So do you feel like you would have made music back then?
For sure. For sure. Yeah, no questions asked. I would have done music.
It's a lot harder back then.
I would have killed it. It would have been so easy for me. I just think about all my depressing and sad shit that I've been through, and it'd have been great.
What is like something like crazy? Like, what is some stuff that you've been through that you put in your music? Like that's inspired you to write something about it.
I mean, like on like stuff that like struggles that people go through. Like one of the biggest ones was like a struggle with my mom. Like we clashed a lot growing up as a kid, and I was an only child. So that had a lot to do with...
Did you have any, like, brothers and sisters?
No, I'm the only child.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only child.
I feel like that's why you're so happy all the time.
No, I'm not. People actually have a really big misconception about only children. And they think that kids, like, are given a golden spoon and they're spoiled and, like, they're happy and they don't know what it is. But, like, I'm the type of person where I love to share. I want to share a lot. I want to share time.
I feel like it's because you're an only child.
But, like, only children don't like to share. They're selfish. So, like, I don't know. I feel like that. But I've met a lot of only children that are very selfish. So, like, I'm not selfish like that. Like,
You like to, like, give out?
Yeah, like, I'm really giving. And, like, I'm not selfish like that. And I never came up with, like, a golden spoon. Sorry. I never came up with, like, a golden spoon, though, in my mouth. Like, my mom never spoiled me. My mom never bought me, like, my own car. My mom... never like put me through school.
Who would tell you about like how to fix like how to work on cars?
My dad.
Was he a mechanic?
Yeah, he was a pilot and an airplane mechanic. So like I learned a lot about.
Is that why you have the pinup?
No, the pinup's actually for my mom. Believe it or not.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like a tribute to her.
Was she a pinup?
No, not at all. Not at all. Just old soul again. Reference to old souls.
So like what? Okay, so you got the old soul from your mom and like the tomboyish mechanic kind of.
From my dad.
From your dad.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Are you into like astrology at all?
I'm into it, but I'm not like into it like that. Like
you know what you are. And that's
I know my signs. I know I know like a lot of signs mesh well with certain signs. Like, okay, hungry again. Like, one of my signs that always, like, attaches themselves to me is, like, a Scorpio. For sure. I don't know what it is. All my exes have been Scorpios. Don't know why. They just, like, leech onto me.
I'm trying to think of something clever.
I'm a Taurus, though.
Taurus?
But I'm a cusp sign, so I'm mixed with Aries.
Do you fuck with Pokemon?
I used to when I was a kid.
I used to, well, I made like Pokemon videos, and my name was Nick Torius. Like when I was doing Pokemon videos.
Yeah, that's cool. That's funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think though.
They're all Scorpios.
Yeah, they were all Scorpios. But yeah, I'm not into astrology like that. Like I'm into it, I know it, but I don't really like follow it like that. I'm not like reading my horoscope every day and be like, oh my god, that's so me.
Do you read a lot of books?
I do. I read books. I like to read books. I'm not like, but that's now as an adult. When I was a kid, I hated reading books.
I was the same. Like I read a book like every week.
Like now I read, but back in the day I hated it.
But because you said you have dyslexia, right? Dyslexia?
Yeah, it was really hard for me to read. Like I hated reading out loud in class. Really? I was always embarrassed.
But like how, like what is it like? You see the words.
I switch the words around and I switch the numbers around. So like if for example the number is 1 2 3, I'll say 1 2 4 3. And they'll be like, you can't even fucking count right? And I'll be like, I read it right in my head. Like that.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, does it get better? Does it get easier?
I guess it's gotten easier. I've become more aware of it. So, like, I pay attention to it more.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't get any easier. It doesn't.
I'm like imagining like what life would be like with dyslexia for me.
It's not easy when you like you're driving and like you're telling you like your man like the directions on the phone and like you read like I don't know 17th Street.
Do glasses help?
But you read 71st. No, I have 20/20 vision.
Oh damn, for real? So
yeah, it's something in the brain. Like the way your brain is wired, it reads the word backwards.
No, I mean like so when you're driving, you read the wrong street.
Not always. Like I'll read a letter backwards. All it does is it switches a letter. So that's all it does. Like if you read down, right? Mm-hmm. It'll go DONW instead of DOWN. Like I'll read it down, I'll pronounce it down, and I'll spell it wrong. Get what I'm saying? So it's like it's not that I'm doing it on purpose. It's just that's the way my brain is working at the moment. Make sense? No.
I get you.
That's funny.
Do you have any other friends that have dyslexia?
No, that I'm aware of. No.
So, like, what message do you have to kids with dyslexia? Like, what would you want to tell them?
Don't be embarrassed to read out loud, and don't be embarrassed to ask questions just because you don't understand something. Just because you don't fully understand it at that moment, don't be embarrassed. It's okay. It's not that serious.
Would you consider yourself like a social justice warrior?
I want to be. I'm not in a place where I can be at the moment, but I eventually see myself making a difference and an impact on a lot of young kids' lives. So yeah.
I mean, like, because what I meant was that, like, how, like, in the internet now, a lot of things can't be said. How do you feel about that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I hope to be, like, one of those people that I have been, like, I make a difference. I'm not afraid to say what I feel like or what's right. I'm not afraid to say the right thing because everybody else is saying the wrong thing. So, like, I'm not afraid to stand up and be who I am and say the right thing and be somebody to kids. Like, I have no problem telling these kids, like, yo, listen, stop glorifying looking at all these girls that have plastic surgeries. They do not look like that, and you will never look like that. We were not built like that. Like, a doctor can make you look like that, and only a doctor. Like,
aren't black girls built like that?
No, man. No. I'm talking about, like, there's girls getting ribs removed to get their waist to come in so small. Like, people don't look like a Coke. You know, there's people that naturally look the way they are. If you look naturally like that, great. But, like, we've made it to the point where it's like, if you don't look like that, then you don't... Like, I've heard people saying, women, you don't even look like a woman. I'm like, not to me, but, like, to other girls. Like, okay, you don't look womanly or stuff like that. It's like, where did it get to the point that if you don't have a big ass and big titties and a tiny little waist, you're not considered a woman anymore? You know, she's still a woman. She still has boobs. She still has ass. She still has a vagina. She still feels and has emotions like a woman. So just because she doesn't look voluptuous like a big woman doesn't mean she's not less than of a woman. Mm-hmm. And our society is teaching these kids to be like that, like to think like that and think that, and have a lot of self-esteem issues about themselves and not love themselves the way they are. Like, these kids are not being taught to love themselves at all. And that's why we're seeing such a high number of kids committing suicide, of people committing suicide, anxiety, depression, weight gain, all this stuff, where kids don't even want to go outside and play anymore because they don't love themselves. They're not confident in themselves. All their time,
like, inside, like, looking at the
online, looking at people, looking at trying to, like, I see little girls nowadays, they're 14 and, like, 13, and they look older than me. And I'm like, how the hell is this possible? Like, wearing makeup and looking like grown women with push-up bras on. And it's like, I wasn't like that when I was a kid, like, at all. Like,
you're wearing a hat and a baseball cap.
I was wearing my hair back, pulled back, and with gauges, and like a t-shirt and jeans, and like enjoying being a kid, you know? Like, yeah. So, like, to me, it's like these girls are being brought up with such a terrible mentality, and like, I want to make a difference. I'm one of those, I don't care how much I'm ridiculed or criticized for it, but like, I want to tell these girls, like, you know what, you are okay the way you are. You're beautiful the way you are. Don't think that you need to go get your boobs done. Don't think that you need to go get this and this done. Like, love yourself. If you do not love yourself, nobody will. No matter if you go get the surgery done, if you look amazing, people will only love you skin deep. So learn to accept yourself the way you are, because if you don't, you never will.
How can someone like go from, because it's not that easy. It's not so easy. Like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna love myself today. You know, like
it takes
steps, right?
It takes time, and it just takes acknowledging it and seeing something. If you don't like something about yourself, you need to look deep inside and address what is it that you really don't like about yourself, and why is it? Like, what is the reason why? Is it because you really don't like it, or is it because society has taught you to think that it's ugly? You get what I'm saying? And
what about guys too? Because sometimes
guys are even worse nowadays. Like, I see like guys,
girls hear guys saying like, "Oh, look at her ass," or "Look at her tits," or "Look at her this and that." You know.
I've been noticing though that like it's a select few of guys that do that. It's not all guys. Like, I've learned that a lot of guys are not like that. A lot of guys out there are respectful because they themselves are subconscious about themselves too.
Because I feel like the girls, they like a guy and they hear the guy say that. Like, maybe like over here or something, or like they hear them say that. So like, oh, you know what? If he wants to like me, then
I need to have this, or I need to have that. Yeah, a lot of people do think that. And it's not about that. It's a lot learning how to accept yourself and love yourself. Trust me on that one. Like, I can't preach that enough.
So you're gonna put more vibe to your music?
I am definitely. I'm definitely gonna be a little bit more real, and just showing my insecurities to people more, and not showing so much of a filtered me, and just more of a real me. Like, obviously people have always seen the real me, but just a more raw, unedited version of me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go out and wear less makeup. I'm trying to like go out and wear less revealing clothes and show people that you can still be confident and sexy and feel good about yourself without having to be the way society's telling us to be nowadays. So, yeah.
Before you do that, what's your like skincare routine? Because you have like really clear skin.
I'm actually not even wearing foundation at all. No, like, there's no foundation. Like I barely have like stuff on my face.
Is that the Fenty collection?
No, it's not. I wish I didn't have that kind of money. I mean, I do have expensive stuff on my face. Like, I have the Anastasia, my brows, the Anastasia eyeshadow stuff. But like, I'm only wearing blush and like no foundation at all. That's the one thing, I don't wear foundation. Like, I don't put foundation on.
Why not?
It clogs your pores. It's really bad for your skin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't use it. My skin regimen, I use Lush. I'm obsessed with that place.
Really?
Yeah. I love Lush.
I'm like slowly learning about makeup because my girlfriend tells me, like, that's all she talks about. So.
Lush?
No, like.
Skincare?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all she talks about.
She
uses foundation though.
I don't use foundation at all because I don't like to clog my pores. But that's just me. I don't need it.
Is that why you don't have like any acne or anything?
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing. I've never had acne like that on my skin.
Is it because you're Egyptian?
No. I just don't get acne. I don't know. It's just really good. I guess it's genetics. Mm-hmm. Like, my mom has like awesome skin too.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I don't get it. But like, I do get little pimples here and there when it comes close to the time of the month, stuff like that. But other than that.
So do you have like, if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing? Like, do you have like an exit strategy, like just in case anything like goes south or like what or right?
I used to have that like idea in my mind, and then I completely decided to
like take it out.
Take that out, and I started realizing I was stressing myself out more by doing that.
Really?
Yeah, because you know what, you don't have to have an exit plan or a B plan. Like, it doesn't matter if it takes a year or 10 years, as long as you're doing what you want, then you're happy and you're not going to give up on what you want, if that makes sense. So like, I gave up on that, having that backup plan, because 9/10 out of time you're going to end up on that backup plan. Really? If you don't have a backup plan and you just stay with what you want, you're most likely going to achieve it.
When you said that, it reminded me of this picture that my boy showed me like yesterday, because you know that picture is like the guy's mining and it says don't give up.
Don't give up. But yeah
because there's like diamonds.
Yeah. It's so true.
But he showed me a picture. Said sometimes it's okay to give up, and there's like a monster.
Oh, that's funny.
So he like gave up because he was like, you know what, fuck this.
I mean, listen, for some people they know what works for them, what doesn't work for them. But for me, I mean, like, I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and I know I'm gonna be successful in life. I know that all my dreams are gonna come true. I just have to keep working on it and stay focused and be humbled. That's one thing I've noticed. If you humble yourself, a lot more will come your way. You know.
That's true. Do you oh my god, what the hell did I just what was I gonna say? How did I say?
That's funny.
Because I like the thing is like I have the questions like in my head, but then I listen to what you're saying
and you forget it.
Yeah, because I'm listening to what you're saying. Because I usually just go off what you're saying. But is there anything that you want to like get out there that you wanted to like say while you're up here?
I'm working on my album right now. I'm really excited. I'm back on that. It's called In a Haze. And basically I'm just taking you through my most inner thoughts and process and feelings and what it's like to be in a haze. Like what it's like to have your mind be in a disarray and not know which direction to go in, and it's okay to be like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's okay to be lost for a little bit, you know?
Like how you said you were finding yourself.
Right. So this is just a lot of myself that I'm putting into my album.
I remember what I was gonna ask you now.
Okay.
Were you done?
No, I'm done.
Okay. So like how is it for you to network and like build like your social like, you know, like
Super important. It's super important. You have to network. You have to put yourself
like how
out there.
easy is it for you to network, like find who you need to work with and like weed out who's like, you know, like you said, like trying to get at you because of your face or because of this or that, you know?
Okay.
And like people that they have other intentions, you know?
It's easy, but it's not easy as it always seems. I mean, like I've had my moments where people are like seem like they're best friends, ride or die, and then it turns out not to be like that. So, you know, you never know. You just know how to be able to sense it as soon as you can and kind of react. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But how do you tell when someone's like genuine?
You just know. You just sense it. You know what I mean? You could tell when people just want to work and when people are bullshitting. You know?
But are you like a very trusting person, or are you
No,
like,
I'm not.
Not at all?
No, I'm not. I'm very weird about it. I'm not, because I've gotten robbed before, like at gunpoint. Yeah, I used to serve weed and I got like robbed at gunpoint for a $quarter one time.
Damn.
Yeah, and like from
scared?
somebody that was like I trusted, like, and I was like, I got set up.
Damn. Were you scared?
No, I was more upset than anything. I was thinking crazy thoughts. Like I was gonna drive my car through their house.
For real?
Yeah, I was that close to it, and I was like, it's not for fucking weed. I'm not gonna lose my job and my life, my career for weed.
Yeah.
So I was like,
how
fuck
much is
it.
a £quarter?
Count it, charge it to the game. Anywhere from like 800 to like $900
for a £quarter. How much? I don't know.
That's a good price. That's like a homeboy discount price. Yeah, but either way, I mean, I've been through a lot, and I've learned to pick up stuff, and I've like learned to pick and choose my battles correctly, and who I'm dealing with and what I'm doing. So to me, it's still a learning process. Like I still don't have it all figured out. I still don't know how to like put people apart and figure out who's who, you know what I mean?
You just gotta like go through the motions.
You just have to go through motions. Yeah, you just have to like know what you're dealing with and who you're dealing with, and like you gotta like listen to your gut, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What about like when you make plans? Like, are you like, you know, like if someone like says, "Hey, Caroline, let's go do this," are you gonna like go, or are you gonna be like, "Should I do this?" Like, do you like?
I'm weird. I go everywhere by myself. So like I'm a loner. Like I don't depend on anybody to go anywhere with me. So like.
No, I mean like.
No, but check. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Like I'm really like a loner. Like I don't have anybody going around places with me. So like I'm very iffy about where I go and how I go to places. Like if it's just something, hey yo, you want to like link up with me and maybe listen to some beats? No, probably not gonna happen. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my gas. Time is money. Like, you want me to listen to beats? You can email them to me. You can listen. You can send me samples. You know, like if I'm interested in your beats and your music, great. Then we'll set up a studio session and we'll link up and we'll work. You want to work at the studio? Okay, great. I'm expecting somebody to send me a track. Let me know what is it that they want. Where's the studio they're going to be working out of? Okay, great. You're laying out the cards on the table. Great. All right, I'm going to go. But if it's let's just hang out, let's just chill and vibe, I'm not down for that shit. Sorry. Time is money, and I'm just very weird. I have trust issues with people.
What about like going to the club or anything like that?
You rarely ever see me in a club.
No?
Rarely. I'm not a club person. I like clubs, don't get me wrong, they're fun. But my mentality is, what am I gaining by being in the club? Really.
You never know who you meet. Not bad for you.
But the reality is who's going to do business with you at a club? Nobody. You're there to go have fun. You're there to go release some steam, to de-stress from work. So yes, you might meet somebody, but...
I kind of disagree with that because I met a lot of people in the club.
I've met people. Listen, I've met people in the club, but it's different when you're on your end than on my end. You get what I'm saying? When I meet somebody at the club, they see it as a pretty face. You get what I'm saying? Not, I want to take this girl serious and I want to work with her. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's different when, like, and it sounds terrible to say it, but, like, in a way, like, when you're, like, pretty looking, like, it's like people don't really want to work with you based on your talent. Like, they don't even, like, before they even hear your music or anything, they're just looking at your face. You know what I mean? Like, I've had people who have never even heard my music, and they're already throwing that, oh, let's hang out spiel. And then when they finally hear my music, they're like, holy shit, you're actually really fucking talented. Oh my God, I apologize, I mistook you. Like, I misread you. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, what did you think? I was here to come suck your dick? Like, the hell's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like it's stuff like that happens. You know, like, it's knowing when and how to pick the right event to go to and where to do it. Like, I've been to a club before for an event, and I ended up meeting Bryson Tiller there and, like, a bunch of people. That I went and did do. That was cool. I went to network and I went to work. But, like, if I'm just going to the club because I got offered a bottle and I'm going to hang out there, no thanks. You can either pay me or see you later. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
So, yeah, I feel like it is different for guys. Like,
you can definitely meet somebody at this club. You it's different. You can definitely meet, network, meet a producer, meet somebody, oh shit. But me as a girl, especially if you're good looking and a lot of people approach you and hit on you, they're not interested in what you do and what your music is. You know what I mean? Like, and most of the time I have to be, like, kind of stank and be like, can you just not talk to me?
What about when you tell guys, like, oh, I have a boyfriend? Do they believe you?
They don't care. They don't care.
They say, like,
they keep going.
They say you can't have friends?
Stupid shit like that. It's ignorant shit, stupid shit. Oh, that don't matter, though. I just want to get to know you. I don't want to get to know you. I already got somebody I'm getting to know. You want to work? Let's work. Sorry. I'm going to be a bitch. Like, a lot of people said that about me in the industry. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to socialize. I'm not here to ask you how you're doing or kumbayas.
I feel like it's because you come off as such, like, a fun person that they feel like they can.
Yeah, no. I don't care. I'm nice. I'm easygoing. I'm great to work at. Let's go knock out a studio session and kill it. But I'm not here to be your friend. I have my friends.
Not for you.
It's the truth, though. It's like, it's the sad truth. Like, I have my friends. I have my select group of people. I have my network. Like, I don't, I have my group of friends and people I hang around with. So, like, when I meet somebody new, it's like, okay, great. What do you bring to the table? Okay, I bring this to the table. Okay, let's do this and this and that. And that's it. Yeah.
Not for you. So, what about, like, what's, like, your favorite song that you've made so far? Was it Mary Jane?
I loved Mary Jane, but it's not my favorite right now. It used to be.
I figured since that's the one you did the video for, that's your favorite.
It is. It used to be my favorite, but it's not my favorite just yet. My favorite's a song I haven't even released yet, and I'm working on it. And it's like a kind of radio poppy mainstream song.
Were you going for that?
No, I wasn't, but I really like the style of it, so I'm excited with it. It's something that is more feminine and more girlier than what I'm used to, so it's something that I want to try, like, for sure. So I'm excited for it. I'm rehearsing for it. I'm getting choreography for it and stuff like that.
For the video?
No, for the song, like in general. Like I want there to be choreography for the song.
Like a dance to go to it?
Like a whole like a whole like dance routine for this song. Like I want there to be like when I perform it, like I have stage presence and everything. Mm-hmm. So like there's a song out there that's really my favorite. What
about shows? Like what shows have you done?
I've done a few shows actually. I can't recall all of them. I've done a lot of local shows here in Florida. I also went out of state. I went to the High Times in California and I performed at the Cannabis Cup over there.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, and that's about it. I've done a lot more local shows.
Do you get nervous when you go up there?
Of course, everybody gets nervous when you first start, but like within like the first 2-3 minutes, like my nerves are gone. Like once I can actually make eye contact with the crowd and see who's watching, my nerves are gone.
Do you ever get tired? Like on
stage? Yeah, for sure. Like I remember one day I did like 6 songs or like 5 songs performance and I was not ready for it. And I had smoked a fuck ton of weed before the event and I was dying.
I was gonna say, because you smoke a lot, so does that interfere with like the vocals?
No, because I work out. I do cardio and stuff like that. So I try not to let that get in the way of stuff at all. Okay. Yeah.
No, because it's funny, like a lot of rappers are like, well, they only give me 10 minutes. Well, I need like 40 minutes or 50 minutes. And then they're like...
For what?
And then they do other songs after the first song. They're like...
Yeah, they can't even go through 10 minutes without dying. Imagine a 40-minute set.
Right?
Like, yeah, okay, good luck, buddy.
Yeah, they're like running around stage and stuff. And like... Because they... like, do you smoke cigarettes?
No, I don't.
Because a lot of rappers, they smoke cigarettes, so they're not athletic.
Yeah, no, I don't smoke cigarettes. I used to quit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I quit.
Was it hard?
No, quit cold turkey one day the next.
So...
Never picked it up again.
Do you have any addictions now?
Weed.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you addicted to it or you just like it?
I mean, it's still a point where you can consider it an addiction, but I mean, it's how I function normally now. Like, like I don't need weed to feel happy or anything, but like I need weed to feel normal. Because if not, I'm too hyper.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. But does it does it get in the way of your productivity?
No, not at all.
Because I have a lot of friends that smoke weed and don't do shit.
No, not at all. No, I can smoke weed and go work out. I can go smoke weed and go ride skateboard. I can go smoke weed.
Do you ever be like in the car with your friends and be like, hold up, I gotta stop at the gas station real quick?
To get a wrap? Yeah, sure, let's go stop and get a wrap. Are we smoking? But stop at the gas station for what? See, I have a 2-seater, so I don't even be giving people rides. I don't like putting people in my car. I'm a dangerous driver.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I'm like Letty from Need for Speed, from Fast and Furious.
Is that Need for Speed?
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
You play those games?
I do. I play Forza, Need for Speed, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm like the car girl. Like I'd be at the track all the time racing. And
in Homestead?
No, in Palm Beach.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I gotta go out there.
I like racing.
I've been to the one in Homestead before.
I like cars a lot. I like racing. It's fun.
I'm a bad driver.
I'm a bad driver.
ask anyone that's in the... Because the thing is, I like... When I'm changing lanes, I slow down. And I go in front of them.
And then you go...
Yeah, I drive really slow. I drive like 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, I'd be one of those people that goes around you and then gets pissed off.
I used to do that. But I got into an accident. So like I got traumatized. And
yeah. Because you're not checking the mirror properly. You got to be quick with it.
Oh yeah, because the guy, he like hit me on the side.
Blind spot.
Lanes. Yeah,
blind spotted you. I've been through all of that. Into accidents.
You've been in accidents?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was like the craziest one?
Spun out and almost totaled my WRX.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
WRX. That's a
Subaru.
So I was thinking Mazda.
No, that's a Subaru. And that thing, I almost totaled it.
Oh damn! Were you hurt?
No, I wasn't hurt, thank God. But sorry. I like spun out in the car.
Mine, I spun on the highway.
I was on the highway and I drifted around cars and then hit the wall 2-3 times.
Cars, right?
No, because I avoided to hit him. I turned the car around to hit him.
No, I was like, I had tunnel vision. I was like, what the hell do I do? Like the airbag came on and punched me in the face.
Oh yeah, that's gonna get you a little like disoriented.
Yeah, because I had so much adrenaline. I got out of the car and like I'm like walking on the highway. But what the hell happened? Not thinking like a car's gonna like fucking hit me right now. I was just like...
You were just like pissed. You were like, what the fuck just happened?
I felt like I was more embarrassed than anything in my accident.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was pissed. Like, I was ready to fight somebody and like I didn't even stay. He left.
For real?
Yeah, he dipped it.
Did they ever catch him?
Mm-mm. It was a hit and run.
So like, do you have to pay for your car?
I had to pay a deductible for it. Yeah.
Was it a lot?
It was a $500 deductible.
Oh damn.
I got the car fixed though. Almost totaled it. They almost totally lost it though.
But like, was it like one of your favorite cars? Or like
it was a nice car. It was a car we put money in. I put money into.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So it happens. They're cars. They come and go.
So, how'd you link up with the stepsisters?
They're actually from the same label as me that we worked out of. So I work with Chuck. He was my manager. From Po' Boy.
Po' Boy, yeah.
He was my manager. But really, he made his own label called Artists and Records.
Mm.
And that's where the stepsisters at, myself, like Kid Adams, a couple local artists, you know.
Were you able to like get along with like really well with them?
Yeah, of course. I'm still friends with them. Still friends with everybody. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I don't like to beef or drama with people. Obviously, we clashed and had our, you know, differences and stuff like that. But for the most part, I don't like to have beef like that with people.
Yeah.
I'm not about that.
So you guys made music together, right?
We never made music together, but we worked on songs together.
You have plans for music in the future?
I'm not sure yet. I'm pretty sure we'll probably work on stuff together. But, like, for the most part, right now, I'm just focused, like, on my album. And, like, trying to put that body of work out first before I take on any extra projects right now.
Who would you, like, want to work with?
That's a great question. I definitely would love to work with SZA. It's somebody I would love to work with.
How do you say her name for everyone?
SZA. It's SZA. It's SZA.
Because I thought she said Slizza.
Sizzla? No, it's SZA.
Yeah. I was like, who's Sizzla? I don't know.
It's SZA.
He sounds like they sound like an artist. Sizzla.
It's SZA. I love her. I love her style of music. Like, I love her. Like, you say you got a girl. Now you want me. How you want me when you got a girl? The feeling is reckless. I know when I'm selfish. Give it all to you like. I love her. I definitely love to work with somebody like.
Do you follow her on Twitter?
Not on Twitter, but I do on Instagram.
She be wilding.
She does, yeah. She be lashing out on people.
I see it all the time. Like every time I'm like, oh, who said that? Oh, it's SZA.
I would love to work with Bryson Tiller would be one of them. Trying to think. There's this girl from Cali called Princess Nokia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love
like you guys have
her.
similar vibes.
Yes, everybody says that about me and her. So I'm like, I would love to work with her one day and do like a project. I would love to work with Bia, the girl from Cali. She works with Pharrell. She's Pharrell's artist. I would love to work with her as well.
You want to work with Pharrell too?
I would love to work with Pharrell. He's cool.
I used to love him, like as a kid.
I like to do a song with Timberland. That'd be really cool.
Like a beat from him, or
like a
song?
beat from him. Yeah, like he has great productions and stuff like that. I know it sounds silly, but I would even love to get like Flo Rida to jump on the song for me.
Is he from the same label?
Yeah, no, well, close, similar, but yeah.
Not Florida. He's from here.
He's from Florida. He's from Florida.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else.
Like what about rappers? Any rappers you want to work with?
Like Chance the Rapper for sure. I would love to work with Chance the Rapper. I would like to work with an artist called Desaya. Like that would be really cool. I'm trying to think.
You don't like a lot of rap artists?
I do, but like it's hard. I actually would love. I don't consider him a rap artist, but like I would love to work with like Logic. He's a hip hop artist.
He is a rap artist.
He's like a rap hip hop artist. I don't consider him a rapper like that.
Are you one of those people that are like rap is this and hip hop is this?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I'm one of those because I grew up with when hip hop and rap. You get what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of people don't know, but
it's the same thing. It comes from the same thing.
Because do you think hip hop is like the original?
No, rap is,
okay.
And hip hop is like the pop version of rap. Is what it is. So it's like okay, like you know, like Britney Spears.
I feel like rap is like the pop version of hip hop.
No.
Yeah.
No, rap is like so like rap. Like underground rap back in the day was so like.
Then why do they have rappers on pop music and not hip hop artists?
They do, and they have hip hop artists on songs like that.
I feel like Kendrick Lamar, but like not really anyone else. Most like pop songs have rappers.
Oh. I think Kendrick Lamar to me though is more of a hip hop kind of rap artist, if anything. Like to me, he's more of a lyricist, and his beats are more hip hop than rap.
Oh, did you ever do poetry?
No, I didn't.
Because of the dyslexia?
No, I never did poetry. I don't know. It was never something like I was into. Like I was never really into poetry like that. Like I like poetry. I like haikus and stuff like that and reading them.
Because you seem to me like a spoken word kind of person.
I like poetry to read it myself, but not to like write it, like and put it myself out there and do poetry.
So like, what about like when the FCAT came out? Did you hate it?
Yes, the FCAT was so stupid to me. It was fucking ridiculous.
I hated those poems.
It was garbage.
They were ass.
It was garbage.
Like when people tell me like, oh, I love poems, I'm like, it just reminds me of FCAT. I'm like, why? How you like poems?
Well, no, like poems, like haikus, like back in the day, like nice poems are cool. Like love poetries are cool.
The only poem I like is like roses are red, violets are blue.
Really, bro?
Yeah, I'm not into like.
That's so funny. Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
I tried writing poetry one time and it was like really bad.
But I mean, it was probably your first time. Nobody's great when they first start out on anything.
But like the thing is, cause I was trying to, I don't know, like it's not that it was bad. It's just that I didn't like it.
I feel. I see what you're saying.
It might have been good, but I
didn't like it yourself.
Yeah.
It was probably good. It was probably really good.
Because it's like I feel like I would like poetry if like teachers didn't like, like say like, oh, when you're doing poetry it's this and this and this, like put it in the put it in a box like that.
Oh, you mean like the form, like the dun 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 dun.
The iambic pentameter.
Yeah, big pentameter.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is that? It's the dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Whatever the count
or like
thing is.
They say like, oh, find the meaning in this. I'm like, I don't know, and this is not even English because it'd be like Shakespeare and stuff, you know. Like I don't understand that.
I don't understand that shit. It's funny though.
Yeah. So I had one more question.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm trying to remember it. What do you have? What question do you have for like your fans?
That's actually a good question.
Okay.
Add to it. Oh, I think about it. Go.
Okay. Where do you see yourself, like, you know, where do you see all this like going to in the future?
I mean, that's a great question. I really hope that everything goes the way I manifest my ideas to go. But I don't know where my future goes and where I'm going to end up. But I do know that I am going to be doing music, and where or how, I don't know. But I'm going to be, you know, following my dreams and my path of what I'm doing right now and just keep it going, you know?
Yeah.
So I see myself. Try not to do it. Fuck, see, you saw me, right?
For you, it's yawning. For me, it's thinking of the questions.
Really?
Yeah, so like, or like...
Bro, but it's funny, I've been so good. I haven't been yawning at all. Yeah. I've been good. I've been good for like the last hour.
Except for the like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's starting to pick up again. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I've been good. It's starting to pick up again. I think it's because I'm really getting hungry now. But yeah, like I see myself just being happy and like doing my music and myself and traveling and just expressing myself and being raw and people accepting that, you know, and just liking that. And if I were to ask my fans anything, it would be, what can I do to get my work more out there for you guys to enjoy? Or how can I put myself, like, where would you guys like to see me performing at? That way I know what kind of shows I should be taking on and what shows I shouldn't be taking on. Because, like, I feel like I don't belong in, like, a lot of these hip-hop, you know, like rap, shows. Like, shows. I feel like I really don't belong there. I don't feel like people really are there to see that. So, like, if you guys, my fans and people out there have an insight of where I should be going to perform, like, please tell me so that way I can start pre-booking things in advance and, like, just figuring out how I can, like, get there. You know what I mean? Like, how can I actually get my music out to you? You know what I mean? Not just me staying here in Florida, but, like, where else do I need to go? Because, like, I've had a lot of people tell me that I have fans in Europe and places like that. So, coño! Maldita sea! Look at it. You see his tearing eyes now?
I do.
It's the hunger. Hunger's kicking. Right. I'm getting hungry as fuck. But, you know, I just, like, I want to figure out how to get myself out there more to them, you know?
Yeah.
Then that's it.
I feel you. What about like a last final piece of advice that you want to give to your friends or people, anyone watching this right now?
I hope everybody's staying extra hazy. Don't pay attention to people and their stress and the problems that people try to bestow upon you. A lot of people's reflections are reflections of themselves, so listen to your gut more than anything. And yeah, I just hope everybody's staying extra hazy. I hope everybody's like just de-stressing and smoking some weed and not staying so focused on all the bad, because life is so short and we only have one life to live. Like, are you really going to spend your entire life focusing on all this negative shit that's going on? Or are you going to actually do something about it to be happy and make a difference?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Sure. So, anyone you want to shout out?
Obviously you, for sure. Thank you for having me here today. I appreciate that.
And this might be my longest one I've done.
I talk a lot. I'm sorry. You can edit out a lot of stuff too.
I think I'll just edit the yawning.
Yeah. I want to thank my mom and like just everybody like that support me, and like my boyfriend and my friends and family, my sister.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Does like your parents and family like support you, like everything you do?
Yeah, they are. They're really supportive now. I'm surprised. Like at first she wasn't, and now she is. Like she calls herself Mama Haze.
Really?
Like, yeah, like, you know, and she tells everybody my daughter's an artist and a singer, and she's always posting pictures of me on her social media and like just being really proud of me. So like I'm just thankful for my mom and my boyfriend and my family and the people that I have around me that are supportive, you know?
Yeah.
And that keep me level-headed and keep me going. And they're like, it's okay that you haven't made it yet. You haven't blown up. Like, you haven't had the easiest route. You haven't.
I wish I had that, because my family's like, okay, you're doing this. Where's the money at?
I mean, but it's different. I mean, like, I know, I'm responsible. I work a day job. I don't put that out there and tell anybody that, but I work a day job still. And I work really hard. There's no excuse. I work a day job and I pay my bills. I live on my own. I have a house, car, dog, a lot of responsibilities. And yet I'm still doing my music and what I want. It might not be as quickly as everybody would like for me to be. I don't have the, you know, budget like the way everybody else has a budget. But for the most part, I'm still doing my music. I'm still doing me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the only thing that matters to me. So regardless if I take 5 years or if I take 5 months to get my name out there, like, I still accomplished it. And it's on me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it'd be great for me to get signed by a label tomorrow and holy shit, I'm famous in 5 months. Or I take this route and another 2-3 years from now I'm famous and I did everything on my own. I own my own royalties. I do everything me. Like, you know what I mean? I established my own little empire for myself because...
So you're planning on staying independent?
Yeah, for the most part. For the meantime right now. Or co-work with labels, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I'm not willing to sign my entire royalties over. Not at all. I've learned way too much about the business already.
I feel you. So, like, what about where they can find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Caroline.Haze. And you can find me on Twitter as well, Caroline Haze _ You can find me on YouTube, Caroline Haze.
Do people ever get your name wrong?
Yes, they pronounce my name all the time wrong. They say Carolyn.
Did I say
Caroline. No. They always say Carolyn or Carolina. People always say Carolina.
Did I say it wrong?
No, you said Caroline.
Because I feel like when I said it, you were looking at me like, is it my name wrong?
No, it's Caroline. It's Caroline Haze.
Oh.
Yeah, it's everybody, like some people say Carolina.
Were you like popular when that Outkast song came out?
No, because I didn't go by Caroline at that time.
What did you go by?
I used to go by Von Haze. Like everybody used to know me as Von Haze. Okay. Von Haze.
Why are you Von Haze?
I had a legal issue and I had to change my name to Caroline Haze. That's the name that I came up with because my real middle name is Caroline. Oh. So that's my real name is Caroline. Oh. Okay. And then I just kept the Haze part to it. So I became Caroline Haze.
That's funny that you said your last name was really Haze, right?
No, my last name's not really Haze. Oh. My middle name is Caroline. Like, my real middle name is Caroline.
Oh, I think you said that your last name was Haze.
No. My real middle name is Caroline.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, so this has been 6 Feet with the lovely Caroline.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me. So, question for you.
For me?
Yeah, I got a question for you. Do you like staying hazy?
I mean, in the sense of my own, like, staying hazy.
Cool, and that's all that matters to me.
I like to know where I'm going.
Good.
I like to have a clear path.
That's funny. There's nothing wrong. Sometimes beautiful things come from a haze, you know? Great ideas come from not
I feel like it will come out of a haze.
There you go.
I think about it. Saying, oh yeah, so this has been Caroline Haze with 6 Feet.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching.